Welcome everybody to Simple Markets. Our community has the highest member to funded member ratio out of any Discord community on YouTube, and we're going to briefly break down why and how we achieve that. So here we are in the server with over 65 funded members out of only 157 members who have joined. That means that over 41% of members that join us go and get funded. We make sure every single member is verified with a funding certificate, and not only are we one of the few trading communities out there that actually shares our metrics, but this means we have one of the highest success ratios out of any Discord trading community on YouTube. And let's dive into how we actually achieve that. Now, these are kind of the channels you get access to when joining. They're very basic, so we may not go through them, but I will touch upon this one here, which is FX Replay. Now, FX Replay is a backtesting software that I believe costs around $49 a month at the current moment. However, every single student that joins the Simple Markets community will get access to this software for completely free, meaning you can backtest and practice our trading strategy as much as your heart desires, because what kind of community are you if you don't give your students the resources to learn? And speaking of resources, these 6 channels are some of the main resources that Simple Markets provides. Starting here with course content, we have all of our course organized into this simple section, and you can click on each section and there'll be information inside. For example, this is a backtesting sheet sent in by Coach Andre of about 4 years of backtesting data. Each section inside has some content for you to review. And then next up, we have educational. Now here at Simple Markets, we are actually huge believers that trading goes far beyond just the charts and getting funded. We have a ton of sections here like an ebook, your trading plan, scaling your trading, trading psychology, even things like workout programs and self-development and personal finance. Once again, inside each of these sections, you have a bunch of content that you can learn from, including something like a 50-page document on personal finance that I wrote myself. In my opinion, this alone is worth more than the value of the course, because by the time you're done reading this, when it comes to managing a budget, your savings, and an investment account, you will be far ahead of the course price that it cost you. We will jump over FAQs that is fairly standard, and we'll dive into this questions forum here. Now, this forum allows for every student to have their question answered in a very timely manner. They simply put their question in here, the coach will go ahead and answer it, and then they can tag it with whatever they would like, meaning that students can come back into this section, and if they have a question about structure or trade setup, they can filter it down and see if someone had the same question and if it was answered in the past. Next up here, this is something I've never seen any other trading community do, but students can come in here and submit their data for backtesting that they have done, and a coach will go ahead and review that entire journal and give them feedback and tips, so they are getting some very individual guidance directed perfectly for them. Last up, we actually have the lab down here, which this section alone allows us as a community to work at 100 times the rate of you out there trading as a solo trader. It basically takes every variable of our trading plan, and people go in and test over 500 trades of that variable, so we can optimize our plan efficiently with over 100 members working together, giving us the strongest edge over the market possible. Now quickly here, we have team trades. This is just where I send my trade setups as well as the other 2 coaches. Team content is just very simply the Simple Markets team, myself, Coach Sven, and Coach Andre will share plenty data here, or takeaways and insights that we want to share with the community. Like Andre, who after wrapping it up in 2025 sent his entire performance here of the year. Live sessions. Now this one is every single live session that has ever been held in this community, dating back to the very day we started, and you can rewatch every single one upon joining. And last up, we have data collection, where Coach Sven is deciding to do every single year worth of testing data from 2016 to present, and he's going over each of them in his webinar live. And then of course you have your basic channels here. We have main chat. We have the trading channel, where everybody's constantly sharing their trade setups and what pairs they're in. We have backtesting, where of course everybody's sending their backtesting pairs and the data that they collected. Beautiful equity curve here, by the way, from Val. Profits and losses. Now this channel, as you can expect, is just absolutely filled with a bunch of our certificates and P&L from students here. Funded members. Once again, there is a lot of certificates that kind of flood through this chat, because at the end of the day, it is all of our funded members in the community here. Investing. A lot of people talk about their crypto, their long-term investments, how they're managing them, and also different info like stocks or long-term investment portfolios. And last up, we just have off topic here. And then last up, of course, we just have our live trading channel, where we hold our webinars each week, our backtesting channel, where students can go in there and backtest with other members. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little breakdown of the Simple Markets community, and I hope that soon I can see some of you guys watching this in the community and meet you myself. Thank you all for watching. Have a great 2026, and I wish you all the best.